to save our weird candles. Bar pack to the lost soul. Hi, lost soul.
You did it, didn't you? You've slain the beast. I knew I felt something unusual. As if some tremendous power was suddenly released and hit this land like a wave.
He nods in admiration.
I have to be honest with you, though. I had to make sure you'd be able to survive here. I had to be sure that you're the one I've dreamt of. In the strangest of dreams.
He looks through you with his blank stare. But you're sure you've noticed the briefest glimmer of hope in his eyes.
Increase the trust. Anything new? No. Healing and upgrades. Pick a quest card for your journey. Pick 1 out of 3 randomized quest cards. We could unlock that for 50 weird stones. And then buy it for 50 wealth. Maybe. We could upgrade our healing mixtures to restore more health. We could save up for the upgrade of the rest, which allows us to rest more. No, that is upgrade. It heals more. Actually, one more use would be 750 weird stones. That's a bit too expensive. Let's upgrade the healing mixture for now. Now it heals 30 HP. I think I will also unlock the quest card and actually buy it. Pride. Gain 75 armor this turn. Upgrade. Use this card 4 more times to turn it into Proud Excalibur. Proud Excalibur. Deal 1 hit for 5000% damage. Charges 3 out of 3. So, charges. Legendary cards come with charges. Once they are all spent, you lose the card. That's how this works. But 4 times 3 cost, I mean, it defends you pretty well, so it's not that bad. Envy. Deal 1 hit for 100% damage. Lose 10 HP if the target wasn't killed. Kill 6 more enemies with this card to turn it into Sword of Envy. Sword of Envy, deal 1 hit for 500% damage, lose 5 HP. Oh, that's a lot of HP loss. We have a bit of healing, but I'm not sure if we have enough. Offer 10% of your HP for lust. Currently 7. Of your current HP, huh? Gain 100% damage this turn. Upgrade. Offer 100 more HP with this card to turn it into Deadly Lust. Deadly Lust, increase the damage you deal by 200% and gain 50% lifesteal this turn. That sounds really good. But it will take a while to upgrade. Hi DGN0, welcome. Yeah, the game looks great. Like I like the combat and stuff and the overworld quite a lot. Very different from many other roguelike deck builders. It looks really good and it's very fun so far. Pride. Get that nuke card to deal with bosses. That would be interesting, yeah. I really want the lust, but upgrading it seems so difficult. I think we can do it with the runestone that heals us, and then the lifesteal from the deadly lust is really nice. That kind of makes me want to buy an additional healing mixture. I will also add one to the stock just in case I need another one later. Let's see the services the blacksmith
As you
offers.
approach the blacksmith, you hear him angrily mumbling to his anvil.
I swear on my name, one day he'll pay.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Not at this point. Now I'm here and happy. It's just an old habit of mine.
His eyes say otherwise. Something is clearly on his mind.
It really doesn't matter. What matters is that you've invited me to your village, and I can now hammer away in peace and safety.
Let's talk first.
You're not giving up, are you?
Okay, who will pay?
Fine,
And what
fine.
were you so angry about?
I'll tell you. I really loved me village and me people. When the army marched through our lands, I thought the All-Mother herself had blessed me. I got a contract to forge soldiers' weapons. But something went wrong. The weapons weakened instead of getting harder. So the army blacksmith accused me of treason. They didn't hang me because my people demanded a fair trial. But there was no time for one, so the army burned down me workshop and told me to leave. I had no choice. It was that or the noose. This anvil is the one thing that survived the fire.
So, you want to find out who set you up?
No, I don't care about that. It was so long ago. It's just a habit of mine. Whenever I work on weapons, I like to get angry. And then I force myself to care. And you get the gist. My only regret from those days is that I didn't get the chance to say goodbye to me beloved Silence.
He quickly realizes that a question is forming in your mind.
Silence.
His eyes sparkle as he starts to tell the tale.
Silence,
She was
huh?
the most beautiful person I have ever met. We would only meet at night, near the water. She didn't speak, true, but we understood each other very well. I miss her every day. So, please, forget what I told you considering the other blacksmith and all that treason. It really doesn't bother me anymore. But Silence, if you ever meet her, please tell her I'm here. If she wants to join us, I promise I'll take care of her. I'd be glad to have someone to talk to besides me anvil.
I wonder if Silence is even human. Any runes we want to buy? Nothing we could buy here to combine immediately. Max HP starts to matter a bit more with all the things we have to sacrifice HP. But I think more important even than that even is healing. Let's see, we can upgrade one of our abilities now. Runestone slots are very expensive, 50 each. Slots for combat items, we haven't found very many of them. I don't think the slots are really limiting us there. Runestone drop chance boost though. 25% increased drop chance for runestones sounds quite useful, and we can afford that. That will also mean we are gonna collect runestone dust quicker. Oh, Griftland leaves early access in a few days. Interesting. I have to revisit that one. It's definitely an interesting game. One I really liked. I think we leave it at that. Keep the remaining wealth. Just in case we find someone outside who wants some of that. Let's also... We do have a heal 8 after each combat, so... Okay, let's move out. Second area. Visually quite similar. Let's see. I can see a fight over there. There is something around here that might be the boss. Let's follow this path, actually. There is a milestone. I think I'm gonna boost the range because that allows us to explore around here. This is Treasure Guardian. Treasure Guardians are pretty rough usually. Let's go here first. Get acquainted with this area a bit more. Tormented Grab. I have seen these guys in my first run before. This enemy will deliver simple attacks and spawn smaller grabs after that. Imagine it as a slime from SDS who splits. Quite annoying, these guys. Warped Light Seeker. This enemy's power changes depending on your Weird Candle's burn level. That is pretty low, so he's doing pretty low damage. I think that's how it works. And Abomination attacking everyone. 3 hits incoming and we don't have much defense. Let's go with a preparation. Let's also go with a lust. Actually, we have a stunning shout, so we can stun everyone but the tormentor grub. That's good. Let's go with small strikes. And then a stunning shout. Broad reach. We don't want to use our ultimate. So let's set it up for the next turn. Target block, that might be useful. We would want to block the Tormentor grab's hit. And try to go for the Light Seeker. No, the Abomination is dealing more damage. But this one is harder to block. Let's go for the Abomination first anyways. If we double that, we might already get the kill here. And it's not quite a double though. Nice! Exact lethal there. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. We're taking some damage here. This is scary. Block Amaryllis, and then we can block offering HP loss, so I'd rather not play the Blood Frenzy if I can avoid it. We need one more block, otherwise the Tormentor grab hits us. Can we finish you off? It's not showing again. Not quite there yet. Uh-oh. Well, at least we're not taking damage this turn, I guess. This is a really annoying draw because the rest of our deck has no more block in it. We don't have the Stunning Shout as defense. So that is worrisome. I think that means we want to get rid of an enemy as soon as we can. Start rebuilding our Wyrdhunter. So much block. I wish we had the passive where we could keep our block for a turn. That would be quite good in this deck. Can we reduce your armor low enough to actually stun you? Yes, that works. I will use the Wyrdhunter here to keep the vulnerability up. Oh! Oh! Oh, I split you. I didn't think I would kill you with that. That's a problem. Because still, we don't have block. Yeah, we're taking way too much damage here. Okay. Stunning Shout is here. Nice. You have lower armor. I think you're gonna be a priority target for now. I don't wanna finish these guys while they're stunned. That's a waste of an opportunity. time to finish this one off. Then follow it up with the small strikes. These are the final ones. So we almost made it. We might actually make it without taking any more damage here. Yeah, will do. Yeah, that's actually a good argument. Every grab I kill and every split enemy will give me 2 HP from our passive, so we're not actually doing too bad here. I could finish them off with Blood Frenzy, but I might be able... I think I'm likely able to do so without taking any more damage. I'm gonna go for small strikes into attack, block, and now we can play a piercing strike. Actually, let's finish this. A minimum amount of points you need to play the ultimate? No, but it does deal pitiful damage at low points, and you can only play it once a turn. It scales in power, yes.
Your path grows increasingly inaccessible as the branches of Wyrdness crooked trees splay in all directions. Suddenly you come upon a woman who, judging by what remains of her tattered clothes, must have been someone of importance at some point in her life. You can't focus on her garb though, because as she turns, you realize that she's feasting on the rotting flesh of a dead monster. Blood and ichor drip from her open mouth.
Yeah, I think they would. They might go well together.
A stranger. It might be your lucky day, wanderer.
The woman giggles flirtatiously and covers her jagged teeth with one hand.
Give me your life's essence, and I will reward you with my precious stones. Unfortunately, this specimen here is running low.
Yep, that's the bouquet lady, apparently. Oh, these runestones are expensive.
You show her the bouquet
There's a
you
bouquet
received
for you.
from the florist. You can sense that she's overcome with joy and hope.
Give it to me. This is the most magical gift I've ever received. Like it was made just for me. Tell me who made such a wonderful bouquet?
You tell her everything there is to tell about your meeting with the florist. She listens intently.
What a surprise it is to find someone so gentle and pure survived in this world. Please let him know that I say yes. I want to meet him immediately.
Okay. Well, hope you two are gonna be happy together. Treasure Guardian. 3 snakes. Let's try our luck. This is in range of the milestone, so it seems like I have to go back to the florist, yeah. Worm Serpent, Lesser Worm. Giant Worm Serpent. This enemy's hits can reduce armor. These damage numbers I am not too fond of. Oh dear. I don't think we can kill a Worm Serpent right away. Can we? 3, 6, 7 charges, 7 times 15, that's 105. Broad reach would make it 210. If we're very lucky, we might that might work out, but uh-oh. Looks like we are gonna have to use some healing potions. We can block one hit at least. I should definitely focus on these ads first. The last one, because this one is gonna be harder to block. Charge my ultimate. Oh nice, we hit it 2 times. 7 to 17, yeah, that's not gonna be a whole lot. We're taking 24, 58 at max, so we should heal, otherwise we might die from this. Ouch. Okay, lust isn't great this turn. It doesn't cost us a lot of HP either. You're attacking for 3 times, 4 to 5. Guess we use the Amaryllis. Target block your attack. Broad reach. And use the lopsided so we don't take all the hits here. Three times 9 to 10. These enemies are really scary. I saw that stunning shout too late. Ah, that would have been really good here. Well, I guess we have to use a healing potion. Let's see, this might be the turn for lust. No, it's not. 2 hits, we can block that. Guess we have to use the lopsided parry here. That's not gonna be quite good enough yet. Through another 3 times attack. We do have a stun though. Immune to stun. Oh! Okay. Uh-oh. How close are we to a kill? That's actually the final damage. We are quite far away still. A lopsided parry is good. Yeah, the stunning shout isn't gonna be useful here at all, with them being immune. Does it do nothing at all? Apparently so. That might get the kill, but I'm not taking damage this turn, and I can get the kill next turn, almost guaranteed. Just use a broad reach and then use the fully powered ultimate. There we go. That was a rough fight, but it was a treasure guardian. Draw 3 cards. Reposition, discard your hand, draw 5 cards. That seems a lot better. Another stunning shout is quite nice, but with some enemies being immune to stun, I don't want to rely too much on stun. I'll take the reposition. Offensive, whenever you hit an enemy, increase your armor by 10 this turn. Oh, that is interesting. Beginner's luck, block every second hit received in a turn. Okay. I don't think that works. If you block the first hit, you won't block the second hit. I think only if you receive a hit, this will actually trigger. But I might be wrong. When you kill an enemy, draw 1 card with its cost reduced by 1. That would allow us to keep up our momentum. Offensive could be a lot of damage reduction though. especially, the good thing about this is, if we draw an aggressive hand, we will be able to deliver a large amount of hits, so our armor will be pretty high. If we draw a defensive hand, then we don't need it. Yeah, I think this massively reduces the worst case scenario.
You found what was protected by this beast. A stash of... When you filled your pockets up to the
3 ethereal chests again. I kind of want the weird shards, but this is really tempting. I think we need more power to survive here, but weird shards. Let's go with the weird shards. Let's just see how far we can get with the picking these permanent upgrades over immediate power. You are guarding a ruined home. Mindbender. This enemy will spawn illusions, and we have a rabid rat. This enemy increases its damage and loses a bit of its armor for every other enemy in combat. Okay, that doesn't seem too bad. Reduce damage of all enemies by 75 this turn, or reduce the cost of one random card by 2. We can just block the hit. I think I'm gonna go for the rat first, actually. No. No. This might be the more dangerous target. Fine. Cyclops. Every turn this enemy will increase its damage. Stuns will reset this bonus. But you only have 1 HP, so... Or for 5 HP. I think so. Oh, we get the healing from the illusion. Should have used that on the AoE. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go for the rat now. Can we finish off the rat? Maybe. No. Not even close. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. That we might be able to grind healing. If we keep you alive, that is. I should have gone for the Amaryllis instead. Now you're attacking? Yeah. Oh well. Actually, we can just use the ult to kill the rat. I want to see if we can potentially heal off of this illusionist. Or does it stop summoning eventually? He seems to keep going. For now. Stalker. This enemy will become tougher when it has less than 50% of its HP. It can reduce your armor and spawn a useless card in your deck. Blind Frenzy plus 100% damage. Well... Goodbye. This is a very slow way to heal though. And if we take just one hit... stun? Do we lose light over time? It doesn't seem that way. Wyrdbear. This enemy cycles between offensive and defensive phases. It will increase its damage every time it returns to the offensive phase. Sharp Fang. 50% damage for every ally. 50% lifesteal. Let's get the healing. They're summoning again. Blood Drunk. This enemy's hit will heal it and increase its damage. Yeah, we are healing up a little bit. I don't want to drag this out for too long, but the healing is important here. Cyclops. Let's block then reposition. Okay. Oh, I do lose light over time. I guess I should end it then. Crackett's Den. Reduce armor for all enemies by 10. Increase max HP by 30. If that was like percentage based healing, I would like that a lot more.
You noticed the ruins of a home that was burned down. There's no telling whether it was destroyed during the war, set alight out of spite, or simply burned down due to an unfortunate accident.
Look for valuables. Door to your left or in front of you. Look around. Let's look
You
around.
find nothing, and the house changes again.
Again? A hole in the
You find
floor.
nothing, and the house changes again.
Door in front of
Find
you.
nothing, and the house changes again.
A hole in the wall. Oh? Stagfather's Charm. Maybe the Stagfather will help, or maybe you will just die. That's how I died last time. But I only used it in my first run. But I only used it when I was pretty much dead anyway. So yeah. Wyrdness Mushroom. Nobody knows what will happen after eating one. Unstable Powder. Deal 1 hit for 30 damage to chosen enemy. There's a 20% chance of hitting yourself instead. Oh great! These are so reliable items. Not really. Here's the boss. Let's go for you for sure. Oh. Soul Blade. Each hit received by this enemy will make it deal 1 more hit in its next attack. Oh, that is frightening. There's a Mindbender and there's a Faceless Hunter. Will deliver more hits each turn unless it's stunned. You know what? I'm gonna stun all of you. Small Strikes is not a great attack. I would like to have some better offensive tools. Who do we go for first? Kinda want to take out the Soul Blade, but the ability is a bit scary. We do have 4 block this turn. Gain 200% damage this turn. I think so. I have to hope that Small Strikes hits the Juggernaut, otherwise I might be in trouble. And I think I have to play the Small Strikes first. Okay. That is... reposition. Play another Small Strikes. Preparation first. Well, we took out an enemy. Oh, come on! Fine. I'll waste my ult. I don't want to take that much damage. That would be very scary. Good thing we had so much armor from our offensive. That certainly helped a lot. You are buffing. I'm glad you are not summoning. I really want to take you out. Stunning is good. But we don't have damage in this hand. Well, I guess we can stack up the damage of our next hit some more. Last, and let's go for it. Yeah, that gets us the kill. Reposition is really good. I don't want to stay in this combat for too long, but one more summon won't hurt. Heal one hit, gain 50% damage. Yeah, I think we finish it here. We're somehow staying alive. Raging Blade. Discard your hand and deal 0 hits for 50% damage. 1 hit for each card discarded. Expensive though. Storm of Blade. Deal 4 hits for 100% damage to random enemies. Double Pain. Duplicate the next card blade. Level 10 is the mastery thing, yes. I just want a big hit. At least I thought so. No. No mastery? I am level 10. No, I'm level 9. Okay. Okay.
The man you meet is dressed in rags. Fragments of manacles and chains dangle from his wrists. He doesn't greet you as you approach. He does not speak, nor does he beg for his life. He just looks at you with a blank stare. Suddenly he grabs a sword, but you feel no threat in his movements. He makes a gesture, inviting you to train with him.
Maybe it shows the next level? Yeah, I also thought it showed level 10. Sure, let's train. Oh, I can gain a passive. Gain 5% damage each turn. Every 10th hit in combat is doubled. Increase the maximum damage you deal by 3. We don't do individual large hits that often. Well, except for our ultimate. So if we could line that up, that would be good. Fighting Spirit. Fighting Spirit. Just grow damage each turn. Yeah, I guess. Let's go around the boss for now. Try to use the light here to our advantage. I think our best pathing is through the milestone and then cover the ground on the other side. We have 2 more weird candles left. That might get us quite far here. A soul blade again. Tainted corpses. After it is killed, this creature will come back as another different enemy. We definitely should go for the soul blade first then. Deal 1 hit, gain 10% damage. I think we have to defend here. And then hit you. You start reducing your armor. You have a lot of armor. Preparation. We could go Lust Blood Frenzy. That will be a ton of damage right away. I don't think that's how we want to do this. Let's reposition instead. That seems better. You know what? We reduce your armor and then stun you both. Let's go for more armor reduction. 2 times 6 to 9. We could go with a small strike and stun the Soul Blade. Yeah, because otherwise that's gonna be dangerous. Stun the Soul Blade. And play the block. Looking good so far. Let's prepare. What can we do with Broad Reach and Wyrdhunter? Yeah, that should get us the kill. It's another 50% on what we were already doing. It's not 100% guaranteed, but a good chance. And we had an overhead swing we could throw if we needed to. Start weakening your armor permanently. The minus 50 is lasting for 3 more turns. Should be enough to get the kill on you. Let's sacrifice some more HP, start to get that upgraded. Use a stun for defense. Gain 10% damage, that's actually good. We don't need to reposition then. Storm of Blades should just finish you off, right? Raise Tainted Corpses. After it's killed, this creature will come back as another different enemy. Again. Minus 15 armor, plus 25% damage. Okay. Wrong order, but it should ultimately not matter much. I'm just gonna stun you. Don't wanna waste my ult on 2 HP. This enemy was brought back to life for the last time. Finally! 100% damage, minus 50 armor. Well, that takes care of that one. That was a good fight for us. Crack a tier. In the first turn of combat, increase your damage by 50%. In the first turn of combat, gain 75 armor. Nope, we... Oh yeah, nice healing, definitely. Our fights go too long that we really wanna...
As you walk carefully in the woods, a quick, lithe creature runs towards you. It takes you a moment to realize it's a human. He brandishes a short wooden stick, screaming and shouting in despair.
My children! I've seen what you've done to my children!
Children?
Barbarian! Sacrilegious scum! You shouldn't have done that! What will I do without them?
You watch him, confused. He looks malnourished, as if he's had nothing to eat since he entered the Wyrdness. And you're sure that was a long, long time ago.
I failed them. I couldn't protect them. I'm not worthy of it anymore.
Turns out the stick he tried to beat you with was an instrument. A flute. He sniffles. The flute is a strange one. Mysterious markings and blood cover its surface.
Take it. It's your duty now.
Why would I need a weird flute? You're completely insane. Or leave. You're completely insane. You notice his tears. He covers his face and flees into the forest. Well, that wasn't very useful. Maybe I shouldn't have insulted him. Oh, there is a milestone over there. Can we get to one more encounter with... What is this? Oh, Phase Shifter. This enemy cycles between two forms, ethereal and living. When ethereal it cannot be killed, but you can reduce its barrier. The amount of barrier it is left with will be exchanged to HP of the next form. When living it will be harder to damage. Hitting for 3 times 56, what are you doing? Lose 50% damage? That is a bad thing. Yeah, that is not just for one turn, that stays. You are buffing, so I think we should focus on you. Reduce your armor, then make sure we play the Tainted Force. Ah, these don't count as hits against the barrier. That's annoying. We have 2 more energy, so a lopsided pairing and a target block will prevent us from taking damage this turn. He was pretty insane, yeah. Living. Reduces incoming damage by 50%. Also, ouch. Also, ouch, though. Can we stun them? We can't. Maybe it's time to eat the Wyrdness mushroom. I gotta find out what they do eventually. Ouch! 30 HP loss? Oh, that sucks. That is so painful. Let's see what we can do against these guys. With 50% less damage taken, the Blood Frenzy seems kind of a waste. Although we can boost our damage up quite high before we play it with the broad reach Blood Frenzy. Block 1 hit and then just tank the others with the healing mixture. That doesn't seem like a promising approach, but I think we have to go with it. We can't leave these guys alive for too long. That didn't deal nearly as much damage as I thought it would. You're hitting for 27, you are hitting for 18. We block 9. So we're taking 36, so we survive with just this much health. Always assuming they hit for the worst possible amount. They both have negative armor. So this is great. I know I just want to do as much damage as possible. I'm gonna go with an overhead swing into reposition. Storm of Blade sounds good. Too bad we can't lust beforehand. (15 to 17 and a debuff, huh? At least we can block both of it. Although we don't have to, we can stun them again. Lose 10% of your current HP or create 10 barrier on all enemies. These things are getting really bad. What happens if we just discard it? It didn't trigger. Nice. This is bad though. We can't kill them because they're ethereal right now. We can make sure that we can kill them as soon as they come out of their ethereal state. At least we blocked the big hit, so things could have been worse, certainly. Broad reach, overhead swing. That's not even guaranteed to kill you. But it will have a higher chance than the ability. Will that kill you? I guess we kill the 1 HP one then. I don't want to play Blood Frenzy if I don't have to. And I do have to. I couldn't block all those hits, and the hits would hit me harder than Blood Frenzy would. Deal 1 hit for 100% damage. Reduce the enemy's armor by 10% until the end of combat. Advanced attack might be what we need. All in, this turn increase the damage you deal by 50%. That seems pretty bad. Mastery. Choose your mastery. Staggering strength. Whenever you use the ultimate ability with 10 or more charges, reduce the enemy's armor by 100 until the end of combat. That's a lot of armor reduction. Manifested Ire. Ultimate ability consumes only 50% of current charges. That seems extremely good. Explosive Force. Whenever you kill an enemy with your ultimate ability, heal 7% of your max HP. We might just need the healing though. We can often kill them with the ultimate. I think we go with that. As much as I want the Manifested Ire. Increase armor. Each card played increases your damage. Cursed Broch.
This ancient, thick-walled broch now serves as a private prison. You may try to break the prisoner free, but you never know who that might be.
Huh.
A follower who will strengthen your village, an ingrate who will simply run away, or maybe a criminal who will attack you out of sheer spite for everything living. A follower who will strengthen your village.
Sure, let's free a prisoner. Oh. A bounty hunter. I don't think that's too bad. I think we can deal with them pretty well. Lust. Broad reach and attack. And a refreshing breeze to stun you. Debuffing us, huh? Overhead swing, advanced attack. I was about to say it will stay 0 cost. Nope, does not. That will not kill. But our ultimate now will almost certainly get the kill. Nice, some healing. That was some healing, some experience, some money. Oh, we have one.
Do you know of any place where I might go? Find
Oh,
shelter?
that was just the
I
guards.
promise I can be of use. I trained people in martial arts for years.
Oh, join me in my village.
Then I'll meet you in your village.
He thanks you sincerely and starts walking, but he collapses as soon as he takes his first step out of his cell. The instant he touches the ground, he dissipates into a cloud of weirdness.
I hope they're okay. Well, I got an achievement for that, so they will probably be fine. Okay, now that our weird candle is almost out, we travel back to this milestone. As long as we don't fight, it doesn't have any downside. And we can boost a milestone or gain a weird candle. I'm gonna boost a milestone because I think many of these surrounding fights here will be in the area. Yes, that works. A soul harvester. We should definitely focus on them. Tormented grub, also not too happy about those. I don't think that the ranged red priest is too much of a problem. You're only hitting your allies, right? So we just need to block against the grub. Guess we go last broad reach and then advanced attack, refreshing breeze, advanced attack again. That was pretty effective. This might actually be a bluff frenzy. Yeah, I definitely need to make sure that I finish them with the Wyrdhunter. If at all possible. There's 50% more damage against this guy, so this would hit... Let's be conservative and say for 45. That's not gonna be enough, even with the Wyrdhunter after that. We can block 2 hits, but that's all we can do. If we can kill the Soul Harvester, we're gonna take a significant amount of damage. Storm of Blade would charge my ultimate, but we can't guarantee that it hits the Soul Harvester. What about Broad Reach Blood Frenzy? That is the most damage I can do. With a good hit, we can kill the Soul Harvester afterwards. That is not good enough. But I think we did reduce the incoming damage by a little. Ouch. $21 to $48. I want to guarantee that. So we'll do another hit. 23 to 52. That's still not guaranteed. I could guarantee it with the Broad Reach. And then finish. Then block with an Amaryllis. Yeah, that's what I should do. It's overkill, but better safe than sorry. Start weakening this Tormentor Grab, block the hit with the Amaryllis. That's 4 to 11 per hit. Vulnerable now. That's not enough yet. Let's reposition. Oh. Oh, they split at 50% immediately. So does that count as a kill? It does. Interesting. I wish I could hold that stunning shout for next turn. That would be so good. I can get a lot of healing out of this fight, ideally. Ah. Okay. That's fine. We take 5 here. Didn't want to get that kill, but kinda had to. Please a good roll. Come on. We can do 2, can't we? Yeah, 2 is guaranteed. Prepare, target block you. Hit you for a little bit. That could actually break the... Well, split them. I could actually split them. That can't. So... 6 to 14, we need a bit more than that. Broad Reach will get us there. That might work. That did work. Nice. Weaken them. That could immediately kill you. That's too much. At 5 charges, we would probably be okay killing one of them. 7 to 15, doubled. Oh, that's not doubled. Well, let's try. Didn't work out. Luckily, we can block. Let's weaken you. And now we can definitely kill one every turn. Target block. Block. Broad reach. I won't quite do yet. Let's just wait. With 4 charges, we do have the kill here. Okay, that was a lot of healing that we got out of this fight. But we also took some damage, but I still think overall it was pretty good for us. Tainted altar.
As you get closer to the altar, a man in a dark robe appears out of nowhere.
Huh.
You're not worthy. Go away.
Oh. What?
Exactly what I said. You're not worthy of being here. Not unless you're an acolyte of the Whisper.
I'm not an acolyte of the Whisper. Apparently. This fight is a bit too far out in the dark. We need some light. Ooh. Okay, that looked much more dangerous. And what this is representing. Block, target block will defend us. Reduce damage, reduce the cost. I think I prefer the cost reduction. Let's block. Target block. Go for you first. Stunning Shout is nice, but we can't quite get your armor down, so we still have to play the Amaryllis. Let's play Lust. Keep progressing with that one. And we keep up the buff for next turn. Yeah, sure. You're attacking, we could stun you. I think that's what we're gonna do. And I think we start getting you down. Get you ready for a kill, actually. You're vulnerable now, so this will finish you. And heal us. Nice. Now we can heal off of that skeleton. I'm gonna throw out the block before I reposition. That is likely to kill. I don't want that. That's maybe too much. Three to 7 3 times. That is very unlikely to kill. We throw out our ability for the healing. And stun an enemy, we don't need that. Gain 10 barrier is nice. Set up for the next turn. You're dealing some damage. Luckily we can kill you. Ooh, that was almost too much. Finish you off. 16 to 37, that will leave you with low HP, that is ideal. And then we get another kill. We use Broad Reach to guarantee it. There we go. Did we heal back to full in this fight? That was very nice. Skullcracker, deal 1 hit for 550% damage. That's a really good use of our damage amplification. Crippling attack, deal 1 hit for 75 damage. If the enemy intends to attack, stun it. That's also very nice. Draw 1 card, it costs 0 energy this turn. Pretty good if we draw our 2 cost cards. But I really want the Skullcracker. We can reroll for 25 gold. Wow. I've never seen this option before. Must be from the Armor Master. Hey, this is the night we were supposed to lead back. I think.
As you journey through the forest, you hear a peculiar sound. It's like claws or teeth raking against metal, mingled with what sounds like the whine of a dog. Instead of a dog, a mighty knight approaches. He's mighty in every sense of the word, especially in size.
You. I haven't smelled you before. I am hungry. So hungry. Do you taste good? Can I eat you?
No, please don't eat me. A certain druid asks you to come back.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm hungry.
Gently refuse to be eaten. Tell him to bite himself. This is what I did last time, and it led to a fight where he tried to eat me. And he is really scary. Tell him to bite himself.
How rude of you. And I'm hungry. Really, really, really hungry.
His voice becomes a growl. His knightly features fade as he shifts into an enormous, grotesque creature. Suddenly he's stinking, huge and drooling.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps offending this noble creature wasn't the best idea.
Well, looks like we have to fight him anyways. Oh. Sizable Knight Squire. Yeah. Immune to stun. This enemy can attack only once every few turns. You can pretty easily block his attacks, so we should focus on taking down these squires. Their attacks are much less blockable. But we're doing a pretty decent job of it right now. Gain 20% damage this turn or gain 5 armor if we don't play it. I think I prefer the 5 armor here. 3 attacks incoming. I don't have any block. Do I have stun? I don't have stun either. That's a problem. Well, I guess we have to block with our body. They're both dealing about the same damage. But I need to take you out, otherwise it will be much harder to block the knight's attacks. Trying to get a kill with my ability next turn. Well, the offensive prevented a lot of damage for us, so that's nice. 55 to 123. Actually. Yeah, with the negative armor, that's a lot of damage. And now you're vulnerable. Is there anything I want to draw in to? Not really. I actually kind of like the stunning shout. No, we need blocks. we can't stun you. We need a block next turn, and we only have 1 in the deck, so we have a pretty decent chance of not seeing it, and I think we have a lot more in the discard, so I think repositioning to get a better chance of having a block next turn is the play here. Yeah, you're attacking for 312, so we can take that hit. Good thing you're easily blockable, but man, that would be scary. We're gonna stun the small guy. Just throw out some damage. You can get allies for fights, yes. There are a few ways to do that. 76 to 172. I don't think we'll be able to kill. Let's prepare for next turn. Draw 1 card more and increase its cost by 1. Or reduce the armor of all enemies. I mean, drawing 1 and increasing its cost most likely won't matter. That was the wrong target. How much damage do we have? Not quite enough. That might get us there, if we're lucky. Not so lucky, but we can at least block 1 hit. Let's go with Lust. That will not kill. That will kill. Our draw pile is currently empty. I shouldn't draw into a new deck because these cards will be in the grave, not in the discard pile. So I'm better off just discarding them naturally. It gives me a bigger chance to block the big hit. And I think we go for the setup plays here. Instead of the Skullcracker payoff. And I think we should be fine for now. Unless we draw a hand without the block when he tries to attack. But there is a decent chance that we might get to kill him before he ever gets to attack again. Stun immune. That might get the kill right now, but it also might not. I'm gonna wait. We'll get another chance to use it. With more charges. There we go. Oh, well, that is not what we were supposed to do according to the druid, but better than being dead. Quick counter. Deal 1 hit for 100% damage. Chain. Chain means multiplies the card's effect by the number of cards of the same type played in a row during this turn. So it deals additional hits for each attack we played this turn. First slash, deal 1 hit for 75% damage at 0 cost. Triggers are offensive, is definitely not bad. Deal 1 hit for 100% damage, duplicate the next card played. It's pretty expensive, we can play a very expensive card afterwards. I like the first slash, I do like the quick counter as well, but I think I'm gonna go with the first slash. Blocking expert, we have another chance of picking it up. Slow Thinker, whenever you play 2 or less cards in your turn, your first hit in the next turn deals 400% damage. Wow. And well-maintained body, heal 25% of your missing HP after each victorious combat. That's a lot of healing, but I think we have enough healing. I want a blocking expert. That just reduces our worst case scenario some more. 2 card shreds. Card shreds? It's not an item. It's not available under deck to just shred cards, right? It's a currency. Oh, card shreds. Each card you didn't take during level up turns into a card shred. Currency used to buy permanent upgrades at the Master at Arms. Okay. Sounds useful enough. One more encounter and then we fight the boss. Our light is running low as well. Infected human. The enemy's shape and position of its body suggests you should be prepared for an explosive surprise. A soul blade. I really don't like these guys. And an abomination. Definitely go with block. We could just lust blood frenzy here. I think that must be a better play. Amaryllis. That gives us 2 block. But then the Storm of Blade, if it hits the Soul Blade, will cause us to take damage again. Should we just set up with the Piercing Strike and gain another 2 block that last for the next turn? I think that's the best course of action here. Well, we hit 3 times. Oh, the Abomination hits the Soul Blade. Uh-oh. It's actually a pretty mean combination. Let's kill the Abomination. That is pretty good. We already have 1 block. We gain another. That worked out well. Well, we can just stun you this turn. Small strikes. First slash. Stun you. 33 to 74. And then broad reach. Our ultimate. Heal up. And here I thought healing was quite limited. Turns out there is actually quite a lot of healing for Wyrdhunters out there. Let's take a look at our runestones. Do we want to switch anything out for the boss? I think we want to switch out the healing one for maybe gain armor every turn. That seems to be the most useful one. Or maybe the Polished Gar. In case the enemy spawns ads, that might be very important. Okay. There is one more combat that I could take before this weird candle burns out, and then we light a new one just for the boss. That actually seems really scary. Well, it's a healer and a shielder and a debuffer, and this enemy will attack only when there are bloodstones on the battlefield. Base damage isn't too high. Stun all enemies with no or negative armor. Yeah, that seems quite good. Create 10 barrier on all enemies. I don't want that. I think I'd rather lose 10% of my HP. I'm gonna go for the Blood Carver. Because I know these enemies and I know that I can deal with them. Oh yeah, we can discard it. Well, the AoE rune is actually doing quite well here. I kind of want a Lust Blood Frenzy. We can block the hit that's incoming. And might get us the kill. Okay, that was quick. Rapid attack. Deal 6 hits for 33% damage to random enemies. Each hit reduces enemies' armor by 5 until end of combat. Deep breath. Gain 1 block. Next turn draw an additional card with its cost reduced by 1. It's basically the Amaryllis. It's exactly that. Blade Fury. Deal 1 hit for 150% damage to random enemy. Chain. I'll take the deep breath. I want another block card now. Cracked Calc, we can merge them. Now we have two polished calcs. Maybe we can upgrade that one more time. Eventually. Rundown windmill.
This lone windmill creak and groan as you approach. It's as if they're trying to warn you about something. When you enter, the miller strides towards you and immediately announces,
"Apologies, but I can't let you in."
I'm sorry, what?
The man looks at you with an unamused expression.
"You weren't invited. Besides, the ceremony is in progress, so there's not much to be done about it."
Ask about the ceremony.
I'm afraid I'm not in a position to tell you. The way it works is that you need to receive a written invitation from someone who's already a member of the group.
In a windmill, huh? New quest, Bad Moon Rising. Well, got us a new quest, I guess. Okay, let's move towards this and ignite the candle. Go to the boss. This is Derenheim Winterbane. In order to be able to hurt this enemy, you need to destroy the trees that protect it. Pay attention to its intents and notice that it will become immune to stuns after losing even one of the trees. Corrupt the tree. You need to destroy these trees in order to hurt Derenheim Winterbane, however the trees will spawn new enemies after being killed. Enemy is intending to buff. He's still stunnable now. I don't think we want to start with the Skullcracker. Let's start whittling down these trees. Gonna go... I'm not gonna proc... Well, the Hunter's Marks will be proc by my end of turn hit actually, so yeah, that was a waste of a vulnerable there. Just gonna keep buffing. Increase by 10 for 3 turns, increase by 10% for 3 turns. But the buffs are temporary, so they won't just accumulate. I'm gonna use the Amaryllis, get a block for next turn. I mean, might as well stun the enemy so they can't buff. Oh, they have 8 armor. They don't get stunned. Oops. I could reduce their armor with an overhead swing, and probably should so I can stun them. Yep. Ideally, they only have 1 health, so they will not be a problem. They will die to my armor rune. This seems very much like a fight that we can take slow. I don't want to burst the tree down too much, but I can get one of them to low health and then focus on the other one. Let's draw an extra card next turn. I don't want to use my HP here. We can keep our block, so might as well. Maybe I should have stunned the tree instead. Increased by 7 until the end of combat. Okay. Still just buffing. Small strikes, I guess. And then reposition. I don't think this is the turn to play Lust. Let's debuff you and then go for a hit. What would that be? You are vulnerable right now. That's a good hit. Oh, that was a low roll though. Keep one more block for next turn. 2 hits, that's not too bad. Vulnerable twice, huh? That might be a good chance for a broad reach before the attack. Deep breath. Okay, I think it's time to kill the trees. And I can use a Blood Frenzy for this. Stun an enemy. Derenheim's Life Essence. This enemy will perform regular attacks. I want to kill Derenheim first. We do have one block. We could get another one. There we go. And takes that one out. Now it's just these life essences. These are actually somewhat dangerous, if I remember things correctly. From my first time against the tree. Yeah, they're attacking for 30 to 35. I hope we can take one of them out. With Lust, Broad Reach and the Wyrdhunter, there shouldn't be a problem. That might not be enough though. We do have the Broad Reach, so that is almost certainly gonna be enough. Storm of... Wow, that killed? Didn't expect that. But we still had the Lust buff, so guess it makes sense. That's the second boss down. Weird stones, some wealth, some experience, and a weird candle. We are running low on these. That is a problem, and we can't really buy new ones or anything like that. So the next area is going to be...
The enemy even hits the ground.
Scary.
You hear a familiar voice behind you. As you turn, you see the goat.
Oh, this one was a piece of work. We had high hopes for him. Too bad it ended like that. But 2 down, 2 to go. I'd say you're doing pretty well for a newborn. And just like before, another path opened in your village. Also, getting rid of these things gives me some space to help you out. Interested?
Yes. Another special passive or a card removal. I'm gonna go for another special passive. Start of your every turn, reduce armor for all enemies by 5. At the start of combat, gain 20 barrier. Every 12 card is duplicated. I'll take the barrier. That's basically 20 temporary HP. That gives us a lot of buffer to work with. Hi Karis, welcome. The game is great. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm enjoying it immensely. It looks really good as well. Like, very nice graphics.